Okay, this is March 9th, around 10 o'clock in the morning, and showing you my rocket stove. And I had filled this with crusher dust. It took me about a quarter of a yard to fill this with buckets, completely encased it with metal I surrounded the rocket stove, and that flowed the heat released much better over the night in the shop here. And the temperature range I had left last night, I stopped the fire at 5 o'clock and it was at 20 degrees Celsius, and it's a drop of about 5 degrees overnight. It's about 16 hours later, and minus 15 at nighttime. So it's pretty good release. I'm very pleased with what the rocket stove doing for me. And show you my potatoes that I got growing. And this is the 5th week it's been growing. It's been doing quite well. And I'm just using fluorescent lighting. They're T8 light bulbs, and they're 2900 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. Low end, high end spectrum light bulb, good for growing plants. And what's taken longer is the spinach and the kale I've been growing, and obviously it's not doing so good where the shadow is, but where the light is, it's still growing, and that was part of my experiment. And the kale here doing quite well, taking off. And this is about this is the 3rd week. And up here I got some strawberries, I got some kohlrabi and tomatoes growing here, and that'll be coming up pretty soon. I just seeded those about 4 or 5 days ago. That'll be coming up. And it's potatoes. They'll just start making potatoes once it starts flowering, and I don't see any yet. If I read up on that and see what it does. I got a bucket over here with compost, and I put one potato in. It's taking off. So yeah, the cob holds 1/2 of a yard in this cob. It's a foot high, 5 feet long, 5 or 6 feet long, and 3 feet wide. So it's also releasing heat in here. As you can't see very much in here, but there's some of the crusher dust, just say. And then I go get a shovel of snow and melt this overnight, and temperature of the water 17 degrees. I looked what the temperature was, and then on top here quite warm, 43 degrees, 44 degrees Celsius. Not bad for overnight release. When I left it usually around 100 degrees Celsius at the end of the 4-hour burn. That's all I need to do is burn some pellets. That's all I use. And just cut them up and throw them in this fire, and there she goes. And just keep tending the fire, and pretty soon I'll shut it down about 4 or 5 o'clock, and it'll be good for another night. I'll continue my experiment and take it from there. Okay. Bye for now.